Hello dear student. So from this video lecture we are going to start our new chapter, that is basic concepts in software design. So the main aim of software design is to transform the customer requirement as described in the SRS document into software design document that is suitable for implementation in programming language. So the main aim of software design is to transform the user requirement that is mentioned in SRS document into some structure which is suitable for implementation in programming language. So here in design phase, we are converting the information mentioned in SRS document into design software design document, that is SDD. So usually this design phase is considered as the first phase toward problem solving. So from design phase we are actually start solving our problem. So this design phase is two-part iterative process. The first part is known as conceptual design and second part is known as technical design. In the conceptual design we try to design the abstract level of a system, and it is specially for the customer. This first part, conceptual design, that tells the customer what this system will do. So usually we perform two design. So usually this designer perform two design process. First one is conceptual design and second one is technical design. So this conceptual design is specially for the customer, which tells the customer what this system will do but not how this system are going to perform these tasks. And the second type of design is the technical design, that allow the system designer or system builder to understand the exact and actual hardware and software needed to solve the customer's problem. So usually the designer perform two types of design activities. First one is the conceptual design and second one is the technical design. In the conceptual design, this conceptual design is specially for the customer, which tells what are the functions that system are going to perform. And this technical design is especially for the system designer or system developer, which tells the system which tells the system developer which tell the system developers that what are the different types of hardware and software may needed to solve that customer problem. So in brief, the main aim of system design is to transform the requirement mentioned in SRS document into some structure which is suitable for implementation in programming language. Usually we perform two types of design. First one is the conceptual design. It is specially for the customers and tell what this system will do. And second type of design is the technical design, which is specially for the system designer, that allows the system builder to understand the exact hardware and software needed to solve that problem. So this modularization is the very important concept in software engineering. This modularization approach follow the divide and conquer method. Modularization is a technique to divide the software system into multiple discrete and independent modules, which are expected to be capable of carrying out tasks independently. Designer tends to design the modules such that they can be executed and compiled separately and independently. So this modularization is a technique of dividing the software into multiple independent modules, which are capable of performing their own tasks without taking the help or by taking the minimum help from other modules. So in software engineering, we try to divide a software or a system into number of independent modules. Similarly, number of independent modules. For example, consider this is the system, and we can divide this system into number of independent modules. For example, consider consider a social networking site. They may have different independent module. For example, this module 1 can be considered as login and registration module. This module 2 can be considered as search and add friend modules. Similarly, this module can be considered as update status. Similarly, we have number of independent modules. So independent modules means the failure of this module should not hamper the other module, should not hamper the working of other module. For example, if for example, suppose this module 1 may fail, or due to some technical issues this module 1 cannot perform their tasks, so that the failure of this module should not hamper the working of other modules. So that the modularization is the process of dividing the software system into multiple modules which are capable of performing their tasks independently. So that this modularization approach are trying to solve the entire problem by following the principle of divide and conquer. So the modularization, in this modularization, the interactions between these two modules need to have minimum as possible. So the interactions between these two modules is known as the coupling. So in any software system, the coupling between two modules need to be low as possible. So we are going to learn the coupling and cohesion in more details in our upcoming videos. Thank you.